Leading off tonight for Arizona, the right fielder, Gerard.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And
Oh.
we are underway from
First
Houston
pitch.
as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Popped him up. Under it is Altuve, and he's got it for the first down. Into the box
Batting
now,
second,
Ketel Marte.
the center fielder, number 4.
Ready to deliver.
Ketel
Here's the first pitch.
Marte.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Greinke, it's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys,
Batting
he
third,
tends to lose being
the second baseman,
aggressive when he falls
Eduardo
behind, and he kind of nibbles around the
Escobar.
strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get him out.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. Here's George Springer. He'll lead things
Leading
off
off
here.
for the Astros, the center fielder,
First delivery to him on the way.
Springer.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Calling for it, Marte. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting
Into the
second,
box now,
the
Jose
second
Altuve,
baseman,
as he'll get his
Jose
first opportunity in this one.
Altuve.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
0-1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
The 2-1 home. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Marte ranging back to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. So a runner at third here with one gone. And that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder, Michael Brantley. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. And it's fouled away. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that is. Up next for Arizona, David Peralta, Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
The count now at 2-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Batting fifth,
First pitch of the at-bat.
Christian.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Jake Lamb standing in now. Career line against Greinke. Just 2 for 9. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
A fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out.
Ball.
And that misses. 2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. The count now at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And there's out number 2. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Adam Jones, runner in scoring position with 2 guys. Hit this one hard the other way. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Correa. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the first run and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Walker is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. At the plate, Yuli Gurriel.
The first baseman.
First pitch on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. 2-0.
That's inside.
1 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to short. There is Ahmed. And quickly there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Peralta. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Stepping into the box, Nick Ahmed. We are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. Career line against Greinke. He's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
The right fielder.
Here's Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball. 0-1.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Brantley's after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now a drive by Chirinos, deep left field. Peralta is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Next up for the Stros, George Springer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Springer playing here in his age 29 season. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Here comes the first
baseman,
pitch.
Jose.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Walker is there, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Ketel Marte. He singled his
Leading
last
off for the
time up.
Diamondbacks,
Things not looking
the
very
center
good so
fielder,
far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike one.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he leaps and makes the circus catch. My goodness, what a play there.
Second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Eduardo Escobar. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Now batting.
Settling in now, David Peralta. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Here's Michael Brantley. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
He pulls this one into right. And it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first down.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Alex Bregman looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Ball 2.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bregman, a 25-year-old, he was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Now batting. Number 44.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down in the inning. So striding in, Christian Walker. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Check swing grounder to the right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Runner at first following the error. And set to go is the third baseman, Jake Lamb. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And that is just shy of the box seats, off the top of the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The batter, number 10.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. Hit high and deep to left field. Brantley going back. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. Coming to the plate now, Nick Ahmed. He'll look to bounce back 13. After striking out his last time up. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting. Catcher.
Pitch on its way to Avila. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the second or third time in a game.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-2. 3 runs already home here.
2-2.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gerard Dyson. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Popped up. Bregman has a play. And that's the 3rd out. Digging in, Carlos Correa. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
0-2, here it comes. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the 1st out. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Peralta is under it, and the inning is over. Into the box, Ketel Marte. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The center fielder, number 4, Ketel Marte.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Bregman has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Now at the plate, Eduardo Escobar. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Escobar.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. The tag, and he is out. So 2 away for the D-backs here in the 6th. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Brantley is there, and they go down in a hurry here. So coming to the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, Robinson.
Starting to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 1-1 to Chirinos.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Hot shot on the ground is short. Ahmed has it. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. 1 away for the Astros here in the 6th. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now another 0-2. Two runs on 2 hits. 1 error so far for the Astros.
7 foul balls in a row. Okay, come on now. This is getting a little ridiculous. Don't be shocked if the pitcher throws the rosin bag at this one.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Popped up. Lamb is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, Christian Walker. A
Leading
hit
off
in
for the
2 tries
Diamondbacks,
for him so
the
far.
first baseman, Christian.
And this one's nowhere
Ball one,
close
no
as
strike.
that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. The 1-0. Grounded weakly toward third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in to hit next will be Jake Lamb. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Tonight as the guy, Eddie Pinero. Wow. I'm going to say yes. If there's somebody better that's out there, you don't think that they're going to make that move? Oh, 100%. I just don't know if there'll be anybody that they believe is an upgrade. I think they may give this kid a chance. We'll talk about it and we'll discuss for the next couple of weeks and maybe for the next 15 weeks. I hope not. Do the Bears have the toughest road to the Super Bowl? Somebody says yes. We'll discuss it next.
In 2 weeks, your world becomes a lot less complicated. 2 weeks from today, your only concern in the world will be Bears and Packers. 2 weeks from today, football takes over your world and ours. For the next 2 weeks and beyond, really good. ESPN 1000 is Chicago's home for Bears fans.
As a small business owner, when was the last time you considered switching internet providers?
Blah, blah,
blah, blah, down. Let's compare your current provider to Comcast Business. Are you getting fast, reliable internet?
down.
How about a full suite of innovative services like separate Wi-Fi networks, 4G
Get
wireless
them out
backup,
ASAP.
and advanced
Alright, now, boy, not tonight.
Sounds like Comcast Business could give you more.
The icy white.
Make the switch to the nation's
Right,
largest
still in the
network
hood.
now and get
And
an
then
amazing
this is
deal.
y'all.
Right
What's
now, get
really
fast 75
good?
megabit internet for
Niggas are so
$49.95 per month
stupid.
for 2 years
Niggas
when
need
you
to
add
activate it.
voice mobility
Act
lines and
stupid.
sign up for
Now
paperless
it's act
billing and
stupid.
autopay.
Niggas
Call
need to lose it.
1-800-501-6000
What's
today.
really
Comcast
good?
Business, beyond fast.
Stay around. Lay it down. Lay it around. What's really good? Down to the ghetto. These are stickers, stiletto, hello. There's a message coming to your hood. And I want to know. Block to block, block for rock, rock for top, top with top. Blocks under the hood. And people want to know. Me. Shots to the heads of my victims.
All over my neighborhood, the for sale signs are popping up. Brian Kelly joins me in studio. Why is that? And let people know what they can do. Absolutely. It's that time of year. It's purchase season. And if you're thinking about
I miss them.
you need to be pre-approved. You need to be
What's really good?
2018 was a tough year to find the right house. We haven't seen anything yet. There are so many borrowers sitting there waiting to find the right house in the right school district in the right neighborhood. And when those houses hit the market, they're going fast. So it's never more important to make sure you're working with a strong mortgage lender to get a good leg up on the competition.
Just one time, Jim.
That's like the secret. Just get pre-approved. If it was up to me, I would get
Really hood.
a year before they want to buy. We can clean up the credit. We can make sure that everything's ready to go.
It's a
So when the
ghetto.
house hits the market, boom, you get it.
It's a chilly day in Milwaukee as we get ready for baseball underneath the retractable roof of Miller Park. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Baltimore Orioles and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Anthony Santander the next to bat. He will lead this one off
Leading
today.
Off for the Orioles, the left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
Here's the first pitch to him. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. Ready now for Baltimore. Steve Wilkerson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Santander aboard here at first with nobody out. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. So digging in now, Renato Nunez. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now. A 2-1 count to Nunez.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Fouled off. Now the double steal is on here. Slow little roller to third. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now.
Batting fourth, the right fielder,
pitch coming,
number
here it
16.
is. No balls and one strike.
Mancini.
Second and third here, one man out. And it's 1-1.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. In now for the O's, Jonathan Villar.
The shortstop.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Villar.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2. Popped straight up. Moustakas in foul ground, but this will land untouched. And he may be a little winded up there after this long at-bat, so he'll step out and ask for time. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. In there, a base hit. Standing in, Chris Davis. And the Orioles looking for more here in this game's opening frame. 0-1 the count. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis. Davis, 33 years old. He was a fifth-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Chris Davis is the second out of the opening frame. Comes set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss here. So it's taken 31 pitches, but the side is finally retired. So striding forward now, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Lorenzo.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. In is Christian Yelich. His head-to-head matchup numbers with Ty Blach. He's gone 2 for 6. Yelich. He also has 1 home run. No balls and a strike to count. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll get his first opportunity in this one. No balls and 1 strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mancini giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that. Now batting, Hanser Alberto. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
That's ball
and that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. Swing and a little blooper to center. Number 18 onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in. At the plate, Ty Blach.
Batting 9.
First
pitch
on its
53.
way.
Ball
and
one,
that misses ball 1.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Braun has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Striding in once again,
now
Anthony Santander. He reached on a single in his first try. Hit out towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
He's safe.
Digging in, Steve Wilkerson. He singled
Number
and scored
12.
in his first appearance in this one. And that's in there for strike 1. High in the air into shallow left center. Arcia onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the second out. 2 men on, 2 out. Now digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. Fouled away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Slider, and look out. That's up in the danger zone.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Trey Mancini. He's able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one.
And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-0 lead. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar, will be the next to bat. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So 2 on with 2 away. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And a check swing. They'll appeal down to third. No swing is the signal from Freddie Ferguson. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one if we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind 0-2 now. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Mancini sprinting after it. He's there and records the first out. Digging in now for the Brewers, Ryan Braun.
Ryan Braun.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'd be a base hit, the first one of the game for the Brewers.
Braun rounds second. He's heading for third.
And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. And it's fouled away. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. His head-to-head matchup numbers with Ty Blach. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Santander is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Cisco. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Ready now, Hanser Alberto. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
1-2. Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ty Blach. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ty
Fastball in there for a called strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
0-2, here it comes. A square to Bond, and it's popped up. And that's a foul ball. He's down on strikes for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Santander. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Ready for another shot now. Steve Wilkerson. He flew out in his last at-bat. On the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and he is out on the tag. Now in the box, number 18. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Number 18.
Line to the right side. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a sinker that stays up. 1 ball, no strikes. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider.
You're
That's
right.
a very difficult pitch to throw,
2 balls,
and particularly
1 strike.
throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Bounced weakly near the plate. Foul ball, strike 2. The 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Your
Ben
attention,
Gamble
please.
will grab a bat and hit
Pinch
for the
hitting
pitcher
for the
here.
Brewers. Number 16, Ben Gamble.
Nope.
Now there's
Ball
a
1.
changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. A ball and a strike now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
Your attention, please.
Answers the
Now
call from the
pitching
pen
for
here
the
in the
Brewers.
4th as they didn't get
Number
the outing they were
15,
hoping for from their starter.
Pomeranz.
And here's
Leading
Renato
off for
Nunez.
Baltimore, the third baseman, Renato Nunez.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called.
So yeah, I would say for them being probably the tough position, because obviously the South is always if Bruce can, if Bruce Arians can get Davis on the right track and Todd Bowles with the defense, that's another team that has 4 quality football teams right there that can beat any team on any day and not just by a fluke. So yeah, whoever comes out of the North, you're gonna earn it. You're gonna absolutely earn it. I mean, Chicago, Green Bay, and Minnesota are just gonna beat the living you know what out of each other. And if you can get the edge and win that division, and you know you're pretty well battle tested for the postseason. And it'll be one of the more exciting, if not the most exciting divisions to watch.
Lewis Waddle's got a simple motto about players: is the juice worth the squeeze? When the season is over, will all this be worth it regarding Antonio Brown?
I think it will. I think it will. If you're good enough, then I'll put up with it. I'll make amends. I'll work. First one who I'm going to send down the road, without a doubt. And we know, players understand that. That's the way it works in life. People put up with people who perform at a high level in a way that other people can't. And I think John is doing a good job of trying to manage what is clearly one of the more unique personalities in the NFL in Antonio, because he looked at their statistics over the past 5-6 years. Nobody in history is doing that kind of stuff. And I know you don't look at the past. You watch Antonio work now, and you watch how he feels now. You won't be so impressed. If he is a very football intelligent individual who loves the game, you can project that at least for the next 2 years, he's probably going to give you that too, if he can keep all this other stuff off the field, in check. And if that happens, I've been saying this for a couple weeks now, maybe a couple months now, do not think that these are the same old Raiders. They're not.
Yeah, I think they're going to be a better football team. Hey, how does the whole situation in Dallas work out eventually with Ezekiel Elliott?
Yeah, I think the anxiety level will start to rise exponentially as we get towards week 1 opening week preparation. I don't care what anybody in Dallas says right now. The reason why you drafted Ezekiel as high as you did, okay? It's not the norm for people to draft running backs that high, obviously. But when you do, it's because you think he is a generational, well, not generational, you think he is a franchise-caliber game changer that is worth going the extra mile.
He's going the
so he's not the kind of
distance.
guy who necessarily just go ahead and say, well, you know what, just sit out with Tony Pollard and whoever else we can throw in there. Nah, he's not in that category. So I think it's going to get settled. You would like for, like, I was talking about this on NFL Live today. If I was Ezekiel Elliott and I was Rob Garfield and I was, his representative, I was going to keep my comments very, very straight, narrow, limited, without bombs. Because I would hopefully have enough awareness to know that there were questions surrounding me coming out of college. There were questions surrounding me as far as how much maybe of a team guy I was, things that he said about the coaching staff at Ohio State. There's some questions about what would my decision-making be once I got to the NFL and got some money and, was not necessarily being, monitored 24/7 like you are in college. Well, seeing why there were questions about it. He hasn't always been a good decision-maker. So knowing all that, I would be like, Johnny has a history of taking care of guys. He may be loud and boisterous in the media and want to, grab some headlines, laughing and joking and saying all the things he says. But I wouldn't come back then and start trying to, be like, hey, my feelings are hurt, I wouldn't be doing that. Because he's shown some confidence in me, picking me fourth overall in the first place. He stood by me as I think enough last year. I believe the report that he's already been offered a contract that's it's not necessarily more than Le'Veon Bell money. We're in the right place. Let's see now what the guarantee is
Money shower.
and how we can work through all that, and then get right in here before this first week starts so we can get rolling. That's how I see it playing out. I just hope Ezekiel doesn't become temperamental or his presentation doesn't become temperamental, and next thing you know, he starts taking off as an owner who has obviously shown a lot of faith in him, who is trying to play him. That's so
We'll catch up soon. Thank you. Thanks, Lewis. Lewis Riddick, always great. And a lot of people tweeting saying that he just got them fired up as he went through player by player on defense. And how he thinks the defense, regardless of Fangio or Pagano, that they're just too good. That they're what did he call them? They're just, was it ballers or something? They're guys who just make plays. And we'll talk to one of those guys, Akeem Hicks, coming up next.
And for the first time in 20 years, WWE Survivor Series returns to Chicago. Listen up, Abdallah. See the best of Raw versus the best of SmackDown live from Allstate Arena. It all begins with SmackDown Live Friday night, November 22nd. Then Saturday night, it's NXT TakeOver War Games. Followed by Survivor Series on Sunday, November 24th, and finishing with Monday Night Raw on the 25th. Combo and single event tickets are available now at the Allstate box office or at Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss your chance to see Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre, Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins, and
making money shower.
Today, the Cubs did something they have not done in over 80 years. Tell you about that coming up. And Akeem Hicks.
From the new home of the Atlanta Braves, MLB Network welcomes you to SunTrust Park. Ought to be a good one here between the Baltimore Orioles and the Atlanta Braves. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. So stepping in, Anthony Santander. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The left fielder, Anthony Santander.
First offering on its way. And we are underway from SunTrust Park as the first pitch of the afternoon misses, taken for ball one. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon, 2-0 now. Our temperatures should get us up into the 70s as we move along, 68 at first pitch. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
3-2.
Bounce to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second
at the plate, Steve Wilkerson. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And that misses for ball one. One out, nobody on. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. 2 balls and a strike. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The third baseman.
And here's Renato Nunez. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's a .333 hitter. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he'll try to pull back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Flowers has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Digging in, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Junior.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mancini going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he's back into second here safely. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Freeman. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Freeman, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he's back easily. Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intent. Stepping in for the Braves, Tyler Flowers. And their runners hit the corners now.
Tyler.
Fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
The pause and the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 16.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Mancini.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. Grounded down the third baseline.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick, and then tried to emergency hack late.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
He said he couldn't give me a direction or a number because it's not going to be the same
right
where
side.
he is, where he's like, I was like, dude, I'm like 1,000
there,
feet
2 down.
What are you talking about?
First pitch
just give me a direction. I know it's not going to be similar. It's going to be
softly on the line to third.
I know.
But little
He's like, I
trouble
can't tell
handling
you.
this one down there at
You just
third,
got to look where I'm
will
looking.
end the inning.
Oh my. He's like, are you disabled? I was like, dude, how long have you been playing this game? I've never heard someone say, look in my direction. They say over
Next
here,
to bat
you
for
hear that,
Atlanta,
everyone's
Adam
saying,
Duvall. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
Yeah, we're all on the same map,
Bouncing
same
to the left
northwest.
side.
Anything, any
Can't pick
direction.
it up
There's no way
cleanly.
you can be way
And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
It's all formed by this huge concrete wall. Like, you could have said
Following the error.
He's like,
And
"Oh, you
that'll
just
bring
worried about
forward
that."
the veteran
I don't
outfielder,
care about
Matt
that. I
Joyce.
rush him in to help
Throw
everyone.
over to first. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him.
It's a video game. He's like, oh, he's buttered my back. Now you say you saw him. I was like, I didn't see him until after I got shot in the back, and then I was down. Yeah, I saw him.
Infield shifted
I was
well
like,
to the
dude, I
right.
don't
Here's
care,
the
but
first
like, you
pitch.
saw all of them, and then I asked you
up.
where they are, and he was like, oh, you just gotta come to me and look where I'm looking. It's like, what?
And there's the second out as he squeezes it while standing on the mound.
Here's Echeverria now. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
I kind of want to get into the new Madden.
You ever go to PUBG Global? You have PUBG Global?
0-1 count. Here it comes.
It's a community that I'm in.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Basically, you'll get more better randoms that can actually play.
1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And
the cross played from Xbox.
Here's Chris Davis now. Career numbers against
Leading off
Julio
for the
Teheran.
Orioles.
He's gone 3 for 6. He's also hit a couple
You
of
know
home
who
runs
used
against him.
PlayStation was the one
And
that
he'll
did.
start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside
Xbox
corner. It's
One
0-1.
platform.
1-1 the count to Chris Davis.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy,
Not saying both of them
it's
are
up
fucking
above
beat
the
each
zone
other.
like that.
Dude, at least
Can't
Xbox
do a whole lot with that, but if
share
it
the
were a
cheddar,
little
yeah,
lower,
they want to share the
he
cheddar.
can and will
You know,
make you pay
know
big
the
time.
big dogs. Like, dude, they want to share.
No,
the
but
cheddar. All the gamers.
PlayStation knows that they started
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Xbox
No,
shit was
yeah, I'm not saying. I'm just saying. Back in the day, like
and the
a few
throw
years
on
ago,
first will
Xbox
take
had
care of
opened
him.
up
So
to
he's thrown out by the
cross-platform
only
playing,
man
and
standing on the
PlayStation
left
shut
side of the
down.
infield.
I'm not saying
away.
PUBG, you know, this is a different scenario, but I'm just saying, like, PlayStation's more to blame in that, like, cross-platform. Like, they don't want to do it because they know the money's rolling
now,
in. And
Chase Peterson. He'll get to take his
they don't
first
want to be a
cuts
team
here.
player.
The second baseman.
But yeah, I'm not saying Xbox. I don't know.
Watches the fastball right
But
there for strike
I think
one.
it's cool. I'm all.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind
But
you,
I don't think
they not all
sometimes
choppy and
sit
laggy
off
and
speed because that's the
Yeah,
pitcher
exactly.
usually going to
Well,
get.
that
The
too.
pitcher
We
does
gotta get
not
their
want to
shit
get
together,
beat
dude.
by you.
PUBG, if I was
He's not
online,
afraid to
it'd be
walk
way
away.
One time I was playing late night, and you know,
On to Freeman at first, and they're on two away now.
he's like, dude, you're fucking on point tonight. I was like, yeah, because it's not fucking
First pitch on its way.
I was like,
Fouled away.
bullets. It says like when I killed the guy, it's like later you're like, oh.
The windup and the 0-1.
You know, like a second later it says you killed him. It's like,
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
I stream a lot, so I know my shit's pretty
Got him
good.
swinging as he runs the fastball by.
well, the streaming doesn't help, you know, for you or
Now to
anyone
the
else.
plate,
It's
the
just
pitcher,
gonna slow down.
Julio
But if your
Teheran.
shit's
He'll
good
start
connection,
things out here in a tie
top
ball
notch
game.
Wi-Fi or hardline.
Julio.
And a strike
If I'm
one.
streaming, if I was
Nothing
streaming,
one.
I'd probably want to be hardline, dude. That's just I don't want any excuse on lag because nothing pisses me off.
That's
more
taken. Now
than
it's
the game
0-2.
fucking out, 'cause I got pretty decent internet, and this game lags
I
out
don't,
more
I
than normal.
don't never play my PlayStation Wi-Fi no more. Only reason I did it before.
That's all I have. It's fucking annoying.
The only reason I did it before is because the box wasn't in this room.
No,
Swing
one
and
of our
a miss
roommates,
as he starts the
lives-
third the
or
same way he ended the second with a punch out.
Wi-Fi, so he can hard light under his door and connect it,
Here's the first pitch to him.
which helps everyone. That's good. But,
Just able to get a piece
yeah,
of that for strike one.
obviously an optimal situation, but he lives closer to the fucking.
Bottom of inning
I live
number
kind of the
3,
farthest away,
nothing,
but I put
nothing
my
our
fucking
score.
PlayStation on my bed. I'm that desperate for better connection.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's 1-1.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front, even though he didn't pot commit on that one. It opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball.
Yeah, you want to high, you don't
even a
want to
better
low.
off speed.
You want to like, 5 feet.
Fastball well outside.
3-1.
Ozzie Albies will be
I was
next.
drunk one fucking night, and I fucking was
And
trying to
this
do
misses for ball
the
4.
PlayStation
The
was
second
connected,
walk
but
he
it did
surrendered
like a
here in the
little
first 3 innings.
I would have one break up like a
Ready for another
baseman,
chance?
Switch
Ozzie
tumble.
Albies will try to follow up the
Albies.
double in his
Well,
last at-bat with
It's
another
either going
big
to
hit right here.
continue to work,
That's
or
been their
I
only
fucking
hit so
broke it.
far in
And
this
it was
one.
working. It
They've
was
been
like,
dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
It was lucky as
1-0
shit.
home.
They're still connected.
Runner goes.
You
For
know,
second.
so
Offered
kinda
at
like
and missed. Here's the throw.
Fucking
Is there, and he's out trying to take
I was like,
second.
Ooh, that was dumb. I was
2
hammered.
out, nobody on.
I was like, wow, I deserved that to break, and the other time I didn't deserve it to break. I was like, that's funny.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hand...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the...
It might have got winded a little bit. I just have to
Anthony Santander, the next
thing
to
is,
bat.
it's
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Number
This
25.
game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
High and deep down the left field line.
I was thinking about upgrading my,
And this will wind up a foul ball.
what's the name? My hard drive.
Now a check swing. He appealed down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's 4-1.
It's worth it because
The 1-2.
all these downloads, I'm not an expert. All these downloads
Staying
add extra
alive,
space.
putting
Like, it
together
doesn't,
a
like,
really
clear
good
out.
at-bat here.
Because I'll have like games
Here's
on.
Another 1-2.
It's like, oh, you don't have room. It's like, well, I have all these
check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting.
I just had the fire.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
I don't even have any games. I haven't bought new games.
And this will be fouled away.
It's like, why am I out of space?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
You got like.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
I did have Fortnite.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Put it
The 1-2.
Like 2 months ago.
Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Scooped up on to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, that probably gonna happen for
Striding into the box, Renato Nunez. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. In there for strike 1.
I seen your invite from in the full spot. But yeah, I'm gonna send you an invite to that PUBG Gobo too. So check that out.
And it's
you
fouled
get
away.
Way more. They have where they say now playing.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
You set up your own.
Check his swing there. Did he go around? No,
own,
says the first base umpire.
Ball
1.
People hop in, or you
the 1-2.
Way more better.
Line to the right side. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
I told you the only good game I played with Iran was that duo squad.
Now to the plate, Trey Mancini. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a fastball in there for strike 1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound to stay out of a potential big inning.
Another 0-2 home. Starting to go around third.
Just ran right away out of the house if I could pick it up.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
The first baseman.
Everyone else just drives away.
Rounded back up the middle.
Like, oh, he's down, I'm out.
A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
To actually see someone that's like actually trying.
Next will be the cleanup now, Charlie Culberson, and he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
You're not a catcher.
Fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
We got some Maui.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Back up the middle. Towards second, Peterson is there. Over to Davis, but too late, and they'll settle for just the 1. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
I go to the Stony Point store.
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
Younger girl gives me a fucking the biggest eye roll. She's like, I guess.
Prior to the 0-2, moved to first. And late reactions, and they got him.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. It was just hella funny, dude. I was like, I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. I can go out to the car. You really want to get it. Like,
a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time.
Spleen taken out. I was all butthurt.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco.
Leading off the Baltimore.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Chance.
And they start him out away with a called strike.
You gotta rob a home run for me.
Check swing, but he held up in time.
1-1. Fantasy baseball for money. First gets like 3 something. On top 2, 30 for money back. 6 in the playoffs. We're going to
back up the middle and in for a base hit.
I'm doing decent. I'm looking
so
like
there'll be a man aboard here to start out their
like
half
the
of the
best
fifth.
team going in.
Digging in to try it again. Jonathan Villar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, strike 1.
It's not football yet.
Both teams with
been going
just
all
2
year.
hits
It's a
apiece
long
thus
season.
far.
I'm trying to win.
Check swing here, but he pretty clearly
No
broke the
I'm
plane.
doing good.
It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Digging in, Chris Davis.
Number 19.
That was kind of like
here in this one. Drilled to first. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. First offering on its way. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. Lifted in the air out
This is
towards
kind of
left
funny.
center.
I saw that. I was like, oh, you have
on the move.
John. I was like, oh, that's good. They're like, oh,
He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot. John Means. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
He did good later on this season.
1-1 the count.
He did good. Well, he did better last
So
season.
the way he throws, man, his arms gonna give out in.
The 1-1.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Looped out
They're
towards
shutting
short.
down.
And this will be taken down, no problem, for the final out of the
He
inning.
was borderline Tommy John. And his shit was all flaming up. So, yeah,
Stepping
exactly.
in,
The way
Adams
he
the
is.
ball. He'll
Yeah,
start
he's a
things
big
out in the
strikeout.
home half of inning number 5.
He started whips around.
Adam.
I would have shut him down too.
And a ball, 1-0.
So it's just tough. No strike. But yeah, I'll hit you up later.
2-0 to Adam Duvall.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now Zimmer with a swing and a deep drive to left. And it's veteran outfielder Matt Joyce. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Joyce is retired, and there's one away.
Up next for Atlanta.
Now at the plate, Adeiny Echeverria.
Adeiny
was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
0-1. Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Two gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th.
Julio.
And the pitcher hits next. That'll bring in Julio Teheran. Fastball in there for a called strike. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that. Ready once again, Anthony Santander. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Here's Echeverria at shortstop. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in once again, Steve Wilkerson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. Striding in, Renato Nunez.
The third baseman.
Hit in 2 tries
Renato
so far.
Nunez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit at 3rd. And that's through for a hit. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. High in the air out to center field. Acuna is there, and they breeze through this. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll get things started here in the 2nd half of the 6th.
The center fielder.
Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line and left.
Jr.
And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
The batter.
Digging in now, Ozzie Albies. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. No balls and a strike to count. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Acuna stands at 2nd with no outs. On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
Up next for Atlanta.
Runner at 2nd,
baseman.
1 away.
Freddie
And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A throw behind the runner at second. Runner back standing. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, but that'll be off the wall in right center. Acuna is on his way home, but no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. So here's the cleanup hitter, Charlie Culberson, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Number 64 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Orioles. Number 64. This change for the Orioles. Now playing third base.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Charlie.
This pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santander waits on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. Into the box now, Chance Sisco. Last time through was a base hit.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
Hey.
The 1-2 is a fastball and off the plate for a ball. Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter,
stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Villar. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Echeverria to his left. He's there. Throw from a knee is too late, and that will be an infield single.
The first baseman, number 19.
At the plate, Chris Davis. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Throw to first, but he gets back in time. Ready with the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Standing in as the potential tying run, Jace Peterson. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted.
Hi, bro.
Yo, what's up,
The outside, and it's 1-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Villar rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only 1 now. So here's the Orioles pitcher, number 64.
Now batting.
He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Rio Ruiz will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting for Baltimore. Number 14, Rio Ruiz.
Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Anthony Santander, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Jerry Blevins trots in from the bullpen here. He inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Jerry
trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
No, that's a ball.
Good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Count even now at 1-1. Blevins is a fairly prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a lot of strikeouts, and that clearly helps him through the tough spots like the one he finds himself in here.
Matty V, let me tell you something. What makes this guy so special? He's like his own relief pitcher for a relief pitcher. He gets into trouble. What does he do? He kind of puts it in 5th gear, and he just takes it up another notch. Not a lot of guys can do what this guy does. He can pitch a couple of different gears, and when he puts that thing in full drive,
and we'll have to leave it there. Paul Fry gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Leading up for the Braves.
Here now it's the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
The left fielder, Adam.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out. Here's Matt Joyce now.
Number 14, Matt.
First pitch on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. There he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there. Into the box now, Steve Wilkerson. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 12.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now at the plate, Renato Nunez.
The third baseman.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Nunez.
Shane Green takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
What do you got?
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch could be very tough.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Trey Mancini. Head-to-head battles with Shane Green. He's 1 for 4. Time called here as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there from the stretch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 1 run, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Joyce will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Next for the Orioles, the catcher.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Duvall. And that's the 3rd out. Now at the plate, Adeiny Echeverria. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive, base hit to right. Brian McCann come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
16. Ryan.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
Now pitching for the Orioles.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Change for the Orioles. Now playing third base. Number 2.
Echeverria.
Jonathan
first, nobody out. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. And he tries to bunt here with 2 strikes, but he's out. And now back to the leadoff spot from the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he powers to cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Ronald Acuna becomes out number 2 this inning. Davis trying to get there. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Sean Newcomb comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 15.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And low. It's a ball and a strike. His career numbers in this matchup. He's 1 for 2. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. This is foul right side. Look out.
Ball.
That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your money makers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Jonathan Villar becomes the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Now battle, second baseman, Jace
Peterson. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SunTrust Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Houston Astros. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Ready now, Leury Garcia. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the White Sox, the right fielder, Leury Garcia.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. First pitch on its way. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one. And that's how we get things underway here in the Space City. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And now look out as that runs in and gets him. And a very interesting start to this one.
Batting second.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that's in there. Base hit. In now is John Jay. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
The 2-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Swinging a soft liner, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. So first and second with one man gone, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Springer is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. Coming to the plate now, Eloy Jimenez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 1-0. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and that retires the side. Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Astros.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
George.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Engel looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, head-to-head with Ronaldo Lopez. He's gone 2 for 5. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Engel has a beat on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Striding in for Houston, Michael Brantley. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Brantley.
And he popped him up. Anderson moving to his left. 2 down. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And it's gone as they add still another. Next will be the designated hitter, number 44. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Yanked fouled off to the right. This is on the ground over to first. And that is into right field, a base hit. So a runner at first with 2 away. And the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Garcia going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. A half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Altuve is calling for it. 2 gone. Up next for Chicago, James McCann will work on keeping this top of the second alive. Cole gets the sign and the pitch. Right there for strike 1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Got him swinging, and that will end. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Gurriel.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, head-to-head with Ronaldo Lopez. He's 1 for 4. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Gurriel leads off second with nobody out. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Josh Reddick becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Robinson Chirinos comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1 to Chirinos. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And he fouls this one off. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
The center fielder,
set and pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Going back on it at the track. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game. Man at second here with 2 away.
The second baseman.
Striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. Now a long throw home, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores. Stepping into the box, Michael Brantley. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's running, pitch inside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught. Settling in now, Adam Engel. And he'll start out there half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
One strike now from Cole. Now a check
one
swing,
ball,
but he
one
holds
strike.
up in time. Ball one. The 1-1 is taken
I
for
got
ball
2-1 to
two.
count. D-Rod.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Ready now
batting,
for the White
right
Sox.
fielder.
Leori Garcia
Leori
was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Here comes the 1-0. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Bouncer up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And moving into the batter's box next will be Yomer Sanchez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Garcia, base runner at first with one out. Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number
now
two.
Batting, left fielder John
swinging a loop to the left. Here comes Brantley. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The relay. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work.
Go back.
Here's Michael Brantley as we move on to the bottom of inning number three.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. There to take it is Jay, and he's got it for the first out. Next up for the Stros, Alex Bregman. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
In that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out. And try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Here now the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Number 44 is on deck. Right side. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So the plate now is the designated hitter, number 44. He singled his last time up. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball one.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight. This pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
And that's low, ball 4. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And digging in the bat next, the Cuban import, Uriel. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery.
Nope,
now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Gurriel behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings as a pitcher you want to look in and say.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Stepping in, Jose Abreu hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next day.
1-0.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Full count now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Striding forward now is the DH, Eloy Jimenez. 74. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Count 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Moncada
into the corner and slicing foul. Hole into the windup. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And a fastball called strike 3. And coming to the plate now, Josh Reddick. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Right fielder.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
It's been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings. So it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So striding in, Robinson Chirinos.
Number 28, Robinson.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. Chirinos on third. Springer at second with 1 away. High in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. From the belt, kicks and deals. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Now batting.
2 men on, 2 out, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. And the first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order, and 2 men gone. Alex Bregman is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Oh, and he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Leading off for the White
Start
Sox.
off the fifth in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Bullet back up the middle. Springer patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Now with the play, James McCann. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
McCann.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Pitch on the way. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate,
center
Adam
fielder.
Engel. Flied out in his first at-bat,
Engel.
so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Brantley is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now the Astros designated hitter, number 44, a couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Hitter,
Josh Osich,
number 44,
a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the
Chicago.
bullpen. In
Number
there,
64,
no balls and a strike.
Josh Osich.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that will get on by into center field for a leadoff single. Stepping up now, Carlos Correa. It was a walk in his last trip.
Carlos
lays off 1-0.
Correa.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Osich, a native of the state of Idaho. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
To Abreu for the big double play.
Now batting.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel. A ball and no strikes. Four runs, 10 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. So digging in now, Josh Reddick. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Ready with another 0-2. Softly hit to the left side, and this will be pulled in easily for the final. Leading off the inning, Leury Garcia.
Leading off
they'll
for the
need
White
him
Sox.
to get something going
The right
here.
fielder, Leury Garcia.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch into center field, line drive, base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
Second baseman.
Into the box, Yolmer Sanchez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Popped him up. Chirinos shading to his right, and he brings it in on the warning track. So striding forward now John Jay. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Altuve for 1. On to first, it's a double. Standing in, Robinson Chirinos.
Leading
Lead it off as we
Astros,
start the home sixth.
the catcher.
And he gets ahead
Robinson
0-1.
Chirinos.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Robinson Chirinos is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. Now batting, Jose Altuve, sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer. Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he
swing and a miss, that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Jose Abreu, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Eloy Jimenez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 the count. Now the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now batting.
First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Moncada.
Abreu stands at first with 1 out. Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. At the plate, Tim Anderson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. This is on the ground over to first. There's one, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Riding in once again, James McCann. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. 1-0 the count. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big neck.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. In just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-2 game.
The center fielder.
Digging in, Adam Engel. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ryan Goins will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 17, Ryan Goins.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Ball 2 now.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs. I don't think he's working around him.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. So now the batting order turns over now and set to go. Yuri Garcia. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Full sets, 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
McCann on second. Goins on at first with 2 down.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe.
And the shortstop is under it. Now in the box, Michael Brantley will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
The left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Evan Marshall gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 43.
The first pitch to him. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground.
A defensive
this
change
gets
for
foul.
the White
It's
Sox.
0-1.
Now
the
playing
0-1 pitch.
Number 49.
Bullet back up the middle.
Ryan Cordell.
Cordell has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. Ready for another shot now. Number 44. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Low for ball one.
Count 1-0.
A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And that's a fair ball heading for the scoreboard near the Crawford boxes. The relay.
What?
Stepping into the box, Carlos Correa. He was a double play victim last time around. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the base, so set your...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's now 6-2. So stepping in, Yuli Gurriel. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Correa, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, and he's in control 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Throw on to first. 2 gone. At the plate, Josh Reddick. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Off-speed pitch just missed inside. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
The 3-1 on the ground to the right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery won't be in time as it beat the throw to first. Throw won't get him. Digging in, Robinson Chirinos. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Down the third baseline. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia moves over, and that's the third. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yolmer Sanchez. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Carlos Sanchez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Springer is right there, 1 down. Standing in, John Jay. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Line toward the gap in left center, and Jay's on base. He's got a base hit. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Abreu. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and a strike to count. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Springer comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Ready for another chance? Eloy Jimenez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting. Third
Here
baseman.
comes the first pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the center. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, George Springer. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Fouled away. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Line towards center field. Cordell is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Striding into the box, Jose Altuve. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Turning for second is Altuve. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. And he's in there at third with a... Aaron Bummer is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 39.
Michael Brantley will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with a runner at third and only 1 gone. This one's flared out toward left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw to the plate. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
The third baseman
has a look. Now the pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Brantley stands at second with 2 gone. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside the throw. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable. In now, Tim Anderson. And his guys need to get things started here in the top half of the ninth.
Tim Anderson.
Pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Trying to pick things up where we left off, James McCann. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
I got the count.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Next for Chicago.
Now to the plate, Ryan Cordell. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
Count 1-0.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing.
Reddick is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 6 runs, 17 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.